cook down in the stock, time to work on a filling. It starts with shallots sweated with butter. Then prep some pieces of chicken to mince in my good old hand-cranked meat grinder. This mince will be the basis for a herby, well-seasoned stuffing for my galantines. Next up, handfuls of herbs. Tarragon, parsley and sage will bring a zing of garden freshness and a splash of colour. For some crunch, pistachios. All this will combine into poultry perfection. With my boneless chicken laid out flat, I'll smooth on these rich, buttery shallots. Add pistachios, then the herbed mince. Each element has a crucial part to play in the final creation. So I'll just tuck that in there, making sure I've got a nice, even cylinder. And that's the basic shape of a galantine. Now, if I tried to cook it like that, it would be absolutely impossible. It would fall apart, stuff would be going everywhere. So I'm going to wrap it up in some cheesecloth and bind it with some twine. That way when I poach it in the stock, it keeps its shape. And I reckon I've got this knotty problem wrapped. Well, that's my galantines wrapped and bound. Now it's time to get them all in a pot. I'm going to coat them in stock. I'm going to simmer them really gently for about an hour. A pot full of poultry profit potential. For my second recipe, I want to serve half a butterfly chicken, flame grilled on the big gas cylinder barbecue that Ian and I made. And a beautiful piece of flame grilled chicken needs a fiery marinade to match. So I've stripped the garden of chilies, and I'm going to make a harissa marinade for this chicken, which is a spiced North African chili paste. There's no set in stone recipe, just some guiding principles. The first is you pair your potency to your punters. The thing with chilies is you never really know how hot they are, and the only way to tell is to have a bit of a taste. That one's not too bad, but there's a couple of other ones in here that look like they will be little firecrackers. So I'm going to blend up all my chilies, and from there I'm going to figure out how hot it is and what else I need to put in there to make sure it doesn't blow people's heads off. To balance the blast, I'll call on the cooling power of some sweet cherry tomatoes. The sugar and acid will both temper the torture. And along with a few garlic cloves, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, then plenty of paprika for a smoky note, and finally lemons will add a tarty sourness and give my harissa a Moroccan spin. There is a lot of flavours going on in there, and I'm loving every single one of them. Even if it does rain tomorrow, this taste will blow the clouds away. And on to the birds it goes. And that's that. Now I've got to get these guys in the fridge so they can marinate overnight. Tomorrow